Hi everybody. So I figured I would talk about whether or not I still believe in Latino unity, considering the turn of events recently here on YouTube, the things that have been happening to other YouTubers, the things that have been especially happening to me, and whether or not I still believe that it's possible. And yes, I still do believe that it's possible. As you can see, I have on my mask and my gloves because I'm taking this virus stuff seriously. I do believe that there's still a possibility. I think that is the one common ground that all of us have on here. Whether it's the people who are pro one side or pro the other side, the one common theme seems to be everyone being okay with being identifying themselves as Latino. So I think that it would be really cool if we could start from there. And then as far as everything else is concerned, I know we have a lot of issues, within the Latino community here in the States. I know that there's racism. People argue back and forth about colorism, whether it exists or not. I know that we have all of these issues, right? But I still think if we at least focus on one common goal, at least one thing, whether, becoming Latino and defining ourselves by Latino, that would fix a lot of things for us as a group. Okay? Everything else with regards to how Latinos are treated and whatnot, there's so many arguments left and right that people have of how we're treated, regardless of skin tone. So we can be here all day arguing about that, and I think those arguments are fine, but I think that we should start focusing on one thing first. Because right now our arguments and everything that we're talking about is kind of scatterbrained and all over the place. And as far as people outside of the United States and how they identify, again, I don't focus on people in Latin America and how they identify, because how they live, their nationalities, everything is very different. Focus on us here in the States first. And I'm doing that, and I'm smacking my hand against my handbag, because I always have people coming to my channel asking me about foreign issues, foreign Latino issues. And I'll give my opinions here and there on things, but that is not the focus of my channel. It's not. There's other Latin content creators that do focus on that. I'm not one of them. I'll touch on things here and there, but that's not my channel. My focus is on the Latinos here. I think we need to remedy our situation first before we can continue with what's going on outside of the country. Because we have a lot of issues here that we need to remedy. And if we don't take care of ourselves first, how are we really going to take care of anybody else? You got to think about this rationally. And I think that everybody kind of thinks of this more on a very base and emotional stance. And you shouldn't, where everything starts to come in. You have it better. No, you have it better. No, your skin tone is better. No, yours is better. No, you got it, And it's like, we're arguing about this shit for like, how freaking long are you going to stay arguing about that? It's like, want to argue about it? Fine. Can we get the important things out of the way first? Then we can argue about that stuff. And I know that people might consider that to be mean or, inconsiderate, but it's not, because our situation, regardless of our skin tones, we're not doing better as a group. We're still identifying ourselves as white for the most part. If we're still identifying ourselves as white, how are we fixing ourselves as a group when the majority of us are not white? I keep bringing up that argument to a lot of people, and people don't understand that. Now, you got the white passing people like me, yes, sure. But a lot of us aren't. But if we're identifying ourselves that way, but we're not getting the benefits of identifying ourselves that way, then how are we improving as a group? All right? One thing at a time, guys. I think that we can do this. I'm going to go for now, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.